Hello, I wouldn't normally do a video like this, but as you all know, I'm in Blackpool at the moment doing reviews of 5 hotels. 4 are new hotels and 1 is a revisit. But I thought I'd have to come on and tell you there's been a slight change of plans. As you know, I did a live last night and I did say that I was going to revisit a hotel that I'd done about 6 months ago. The reason for that is because they've lowered the price and they've dropped the breakfast. So I'm a little bit curious because last time I did a review on that hotel, I gave it a really good review because I couldn't find anything wrong with the room. The room was so clean, the bedding was clean, I had a good night's sleep, the location was good, the breakfast was good, except for I was missing 1 piece of bacon. If you remember the video now, you'll know what I'm talking about.
First thing I noticed the moment I walked in is how bright the room is, considering it's a very, very small room. But that's expected. I'm a single traveller, only need a single bed. Let me show you around the room. There's a single bed. Looks nice enough, looks bright, looks clean.
So I'd rebooked this hotel for a revisit. They didn't know I was coming. The last video has received 135,000 views. Because I just couldn't fault that hotel. Anyhow, I turned up at this hotel earlier on today, and everything was exactly the same. I'd received a message because it was one of these, like, it was more like a self-contained hotel. Basically, you're given codes for the front door and codes for your room, and then you're served breakfast. But they've dropped the breakfast this time, so I was sent the codes, and nothing seemed any different. The building looked exactly the same. Used the code to enter, went up to the room. I'd booked a superior double room, as opposed to a single room last time. So I only had a single room booked, which was really a nice room. So I booked the superior double room, expecting something bigger and better. I turns up, puts the code into my room. It was dark. It had 3 beds in. Now, it was quite a small room to have a double bed and a single bed in. It looked nothing like the first room, and instantly the waft of weed that hit me in the face when I opened the door. I thought, I must stay in this room. It stinks. There's no way I'm sleeping in this room. So I messaged the proprietor on the phone number that was on my receipt, and I received a reply straight away, and this was the reply: "We are a room down due to maintenance. We didn't mention anything, as we generally wouldn't do in cases of giving a larger room. Our apologies." Well, if this room was a larger room with the 3 beds in, then I'd hate to have seen what the superior double would have been. That wasn't the point. The point was I didn't receive the room that I booked. The person had messaged me several times in the morning regarding the codes, and regarding the fact that they were running a little bit late on the codes and that they would send them as soon as possible. So I received 2 messages off the proprietor, but never once was there a mention about the room. Never once when I booked the hotel was there a mention about the room being changed. So I booked a superior double room, looking forward to it because of the previous video, and I got this dingy, dark room for 3 people. Let's just say it wasn't anything like my previous experience. But the smell, I couldn't stay in the room. I quoted to the proprietor that it stunk of weed. I never got a reply. So I was left earlier on today in the snow, walking along Central Prom with my case, because I'd already parked my car up somewhere else for a few days. I thought, right, I went into a cafe and I started searching the internet because I need to find a room for tonight. And do you know what? The rooms that came up on the booking agencies, I thought, oh, do you know what? I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered looking. There's some of these rooms I wouldn't even go to. So I thought, do you know what? I'm not far from the Lindeen Hotel. Now, I stayed in the Lindeen. If you've not watched that video, I stayed in the Lindeen around about November. And that, funny enough, at that time, I turned up at a hotel that I'd booked. And yet again, when I turned up, they were overbooked and they had no room for me. So I ended up having to find a hotel that night and ended up in the Lindeen. Little did I know it was turkey and tinsel. So I popped in just on the off chance that they might have a room. They did have a room, and it's a sea view room. And guess what? It's a triple room, but it's a lot larger and it's a lot nicer. So I'm in a different hotel. I'm in the Lindeen. It's not the one I want. I've got a lovely sea view. And I'm going to be staying one night here, B&B. Now, I've already done this hotel in a video, so I'm going to do another review, but only a small one, because not much would have changed, I don't think. I haven't even been around the hotel to look yet, but I don't think the only thing that will be different is probably the decorations have gone from last time. The Christmas decorations will be down. But the main reason why I want to do this review is because I'm in an absolute beautiful room. It's a different video to my last stay, because my last stay I was in a double room, standard double room, on the back of the hotel. Now I'm on the front, overlooking the sea. So this will be a review of the Lindeen instead of a review of the Adonis Hotel, which I was booked in for today, but refused to stay. I didn't do any video coverage of the room. I realised that when I walked away, but as soon as I smelt that weed, I thought, I'm getting out. Now that I'm in the Lindeen, I have received a message and I have received a full refund from the Adonis. So I put in for that refund. I had a little bit of a messing around at first because they told me to go to the booking agency. I rang the booking agency. The booking agency told me that they would have to contact the hotel to find out if they would give a refund. I contacted the hotel again and they said they can't give a refund because the booking agency is holding the money. So I basically let both of them know, the booking agency and the hotel, that if I didn't receive a refund within 24 hours, I would do a clawback. Now, I always book all my hotels through PayPal, which is a good thing, a little bit of a tip. If you do have PayPal, book your bookings through PayPal because they will do an instant clawback if you have a problem. I've received a full refund. That's the reason why I've come on for this video, because I did say last night in the live that I was going to do a revisit of a hotel I've done before. In a way I am doing, but it's not the one I was meant to do. Anyhow, I'm off. I'm going to do a recording of this and it's going to be in the 5 hotels from Blackpool. I'll see you again. Thanks for watching and bye for now.